Explicit text messages, dozens of disturbing photos, a secret abortion. The latest hearing in the case against singer David just wrapped, and we have all the updates right here on H3 After Dark.
What are we talking about? What a beautiful intro. Thank you, Kate. And what a somber topic. David. He did it.
It's crazy.
So he did it.
David did it. David did it.
Okay.
I mean,
wasn't
I mean, yes, I think he absolutely did.
Wait, is there still people that doubt it?
I mean, probably his family. Maybe.
That's fair. They can doubt it.
Hard.
They can hold out a little bit.
It's hard to
It was
know.
definitely somebody killed a girl and put her in his trunk.
Yes, and why would anyone put her in his trunk if it wasn't him, right? So yeah.
Well, anywho, so where are we at today, Kate? What are the updates we're looking at?
David, if you want to pull up our presentation, please. We're gonna just get cooking here. And by the way, we are not talking about our David. We're talking about this David. That
Wait,
you see
what?
above.
David, I thought it was you that murdered your girlfriend and put her in your trunk.
No, it was not me. I promise. I swear.
Okay.
Okay.
It was not me. There are some weird similarities between him and I, but it's not me. Okay, I promise.
What are the similarities?
Well, you know, I was homeschooled at one point. He was homeschooled.
What else?
I drive a Tesla. I sometimes play Fortnite. He was obsessed. The list ends there, though. That's
Go
it.
on.
That's
Go
it.
on.
That's it. No, that's it. That's it. I swear. That's
We'll
it.
see. We'll see.
I swear.
Okay, so for those of you who know nothing about this case, September 2025, the body of Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found in the trunk of singer David's Tesla, as we were talking about. She was only 14 years old when she died, and he was 19. Prosecutors allege that he groomed her from the time of 11 years old and began essaying her at 13 in their quote-unquote relationship. And now he's being charged with murder, continual essay of a teenager, and also mutilation of a corpse. So content warning, obviously, for this whole episode. And last week and Monday was the preliminary hearing to find out if there is enough evidence for this whole thing to go to trial. And we do have a decision on that. It just came in yesterday, so we'll talk about that. There were no cameras allowed in the courtroom, unfortunately, but I have tried to make this as interesting as possible with some little text bubbles, because most of it is the thousands of text messages that they were able to seize from David's phone shortly after Celeste's body was found. Is that your mic or is that David's mic?
Sorry, my headphones were... Is that you tweaking with the audio? Okay, it's fine. Thank you, Dan.
Okay, cool.
There it is.
Yeah, so...
All around good guy.
Phone, go ahead. Super solid guy, just chatting with 11-year-olds on Discord.
You're not going to catch me with that mutilation charge.
That's right.
Say what you will about me, you will not catch me with that mutilation charge.
Never had sex with a teenager, never mutilated a corpse. We love that about our host.
Damn, bro, for real. Never.
Just clear in bar after bar.
Who amongst us can say that? Crickets in the office.
It's true. It's just you. You're the only one who has not mutilated a corpse. We love that.
Go on, but thank you. Thank you for your support on that.
Tiny applause. So yeah, what they found was thousands of text messages and over 50 photographs that depicted essentially CSAM, right? Because it was this child that he was quote unquote dating. And so we have tons of evidence there. So let's get started. Basically, the way I lined this up is I took the evidence that we found from this week that the prosecution presented, and I put it into a timeline of everything that we know and the order in which it happened according to the state. So everything I'm putting in here is alleged by the prosecution.
And this was found on his mobile phone, all of this?
Yes.
Okay.
He got picked up. I think the phone got seized like a few weeks after the body was identified. So we'll see that as well.
Seems like they're really good at scraping devices these days. Like you can't really, short of like burning your hard drive, I don't think you can hide anything from the authorities.
Yeah. Well, and it doesn't help that he has a Tesla, and there was all kinds of evidence on the Tesla too, like where it charged, and things like that. So
your car's snitching on you, bro.
For real, like, and also like when his phone like synced up to the Tesla, so when they knew he was near his Tesla, all kinds of stuff.
Very interesting.
So, if you plan on murdering people, maybe don't get a Tesla.
Do it old school, gas.
Just get an old Ford
That's
Focus.
That's the car. That's the preferred card of murderers. Ford Focus, baby.
This episode is brought to you by Ford Focus. Okay, so October 2022, David gets caught on Discord talking to Celeste, who at the time was only 12 years old.
Discord.
Thank you, David. She was only 12 years old at the time. She was part of his Discord, a very active member. And the prosecution actually says there's evidence linking them back to as early as August of 2022 when she was only 11 years old. Oof. And he at the time was 17. So, yeah, pretty gross. And then this was probably the biggest bombshell that was dropped in court this past week. It became very clear that Celeste had an abortion while she was 13 years old.
13? The hell?
Thanks to David.
So, and he would have been how old at that time?
He would have been 18 or 19. They're like 5 to 6 years apart.
God.
Yeah, he was 19 when she died, or when he allegedly killed her. So there.
Wait, she was only 14 when she died?
She was only 14. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and they had already been in contact for like 3 years. He had been grooming her.
That's like a child, like actually a child.
Yeah, I mean they show
barely
they
a
always
teenager.
show this. They always show this picture of her where she looks kind of a little bit quote unquote older because she looks made up, right? But I mean, if you look at like her family pictures, I mean, she was a baby. She was a baby, and he likes to say that he didn't know she was a child.
Dating her for 3 years, you didn't know her age?
Insane.
So I didn't realize I was having sex with a child, Your Honor. I thought I was murdering an adult, Your Honor.
Yeah, come on. Give me a break. All right, so this all came out through the text message exchanges that were found in David's phone. So the purpley texts are going to be Celeste and the blue are David's. So he said, when you gonna get it done? This is January 2024. When you gonna get it done? She says 2 days. He says, also, my mother always told me to ask this question if I was ever in this situation. You think maybe it's going to be, do you want me to go with you? Whatever. No, it is mine, right? Asking his 13-year-old girlfriend if she's sleeping with anybody else. And she says, of course it's yours, David. And he said, I'm sorry to put you through this.
So, she actually seems like a nice guy, actually. He's caring. Thoughtful.
I'm so sorry I put you through this. Well, I mean, you shouldn't have put her through like any of the assault either, but and then she says neither of us are capable of watching and taking care of the baby. It's for the best, no? So that was what the evidence that was presented in court today or this past week about the abortion. And then we also have them on stream in January 2024. So she's 13 here. This is the same month that she allegedly had an abortion.
Same day?
No, the same month. So it was around the same time. Unclear what the actual day was on that.
Why would he stream with her? That's like so brazen.
Yeah, he did it a couple times. He actually tried to get this like completely removed and taken down at one point as well. And anytime she was on, she was always like covered up like this.
Yeah, it's hard to tell her age just from that.
All right, so that's January 2024. And then February 2024, They start something called Operation Awesome, which was apparently a plan to, by the law, kidnap her and have her move into his house.
Awesome.
And he says it's the most important day of your life next to the wedding day. But this plan was thwarted by a missing persons report made by her parents, as well as the authorities and police.
So how long was Operation Awesome in play before?
Yeah, she was missing on and off between February and April 2024. She kept leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back. She was officially reported missing April 5th.
Wouldn't the police get involved, like when there's a missing child and she's showing up at like a grown man's house? I mean, I just feel like that's an issue for the authorities. No, did the police ever investigate that?
Yeah, they the mom told the cops that the last person she was seen with was David, her boyfriend David. But it gets a little complicated because another thing that came out in court is that her whole family knew that they were together.
I mean, they had to, right?
Apparently they went to church together. Her older sister traveled with them at one point. Her parents signed a consent form to let her travel overseas with him. So it's a little, I don't know how involved they really wanted the police at that point, but they did talk to him. The cops did talk to him, and he pretended that he had only met her once.
Oh.
He didn't know that she was underage.
Well,
but
that
at this
seems
point,
like that would be easily disprovable, doesn't it? I mean,
yes. And this was 2 years into their talking, grooming, dating relationship. And when she finally did come back home after, going to his house, disappearing for a while and coming back, her parents did take her phone away. But then David allegedly paid one of her friends to slip her a burner phone so he could stay in contact with her. Again, this is just mere months after she, at 13 years old, had an abortion.
At what point is he achieving fame and making money and stuff?
Around the same time. That's kind of why. I think is one of the motives for why he killed her, because he was just launching an album 3 days after she died, and she was threatening to ruin his life. And I'll show you that. They had a huge fight right before she died, or was murdered, obviously. And that was supposed to be his huge explosion, international tour and everything. And she was in his mind threatening it. So that summer, 2 summers ago, 5-6 months after the abortion, she starts having regrets about what happened. She says, what if the first abortion didn't work? And that raised questions for me, because was this one in January not her first abortion?
But what does that even mean? It didn't work. She's
what
a child.
If we
I don't know
had
if
the baby.
Oh, she's saying, okay. She's not I don't know if the abortion worked.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, but maybe. Sadly, I don't think we'll ever know. But I was just first abortion. Was this?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
That sounds like we're looking at multiple abortions. If that's what she meant. I killed my kid for you. Sheesh.
Yeah, I imagine that was in the middle of a fight or something. I killed my kid for you. Took an innocent life of a literal baby. These were all sent during the summer of 2024. And then this one's really sad. I don't like talking about it because it gets me really upset, but I do anything to have it back. So she's having a rough time. As a 13, 14-year-old would after such a horrifying thing. But here, don't worry. He was very comforting to her about her
gift. That's
so I don't know if
you know what a push gift is? It's like that, but the opposite.
Insane.
Push present. Yeah. I'm thinking about your abortion gift, and then let's have this abortion be the last one till we have the real one.
Oh my God. Last
So that
one,
sounds like
okay?
there's been more than one, right? That sounds like there's been more than one.
Last one.
Yeah, I promise. This is the last one.
I mean, it sounds like there's been several, to be honest, the way that they're talking about it.
Yeah, at only 13 years old. There was also apparently images of them like posing with Plan B. So lots of, yeah. And that, I mean, that's like the mildest.
I mean, do that, obviously, instead of an abortion. That's a better idea, but...
Yeah. Also, don't like fuck
Also,
kids.
It's not a contraceptive, you know.
That's right. That's right. Just use a condom, please.
Condoms.
Or stop having sex with kids.
Yeah.
Also. All right. So that same summer as he's thinking about her abortion gift and she's having second thoughts about it, he starts making these grand plans, and they start really ramping up their relationship even more. Apparently during this time frame, there were dozens of images that showed them participating in sex acts. So that all ends up being, CSAM. The defense at this point also tried to say that he didn't know she was underage to try to make these photos look less terrible. And then he starts talking about marrying her.
Oh my God, what an evidence. I can't wait to move in together without the cops bitching, baby. The self-awareness is pretty wild. Man, it's the only thing between us and our love is the damn police. I just want
real Romeo and Juliet stuff,
I just want no posters and you to be able to get on planes. He doesn't want any missing child posters. And for her to be able... Damn, son.
Yeah. For him to be able to traffic her across state lines.
How young, but also, like, what age do you have to be to get on a plane by yourself? It can't be that old. Like 15 or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the ages are, and I'm sure it differs for, like, international flights. But again, like, her parents had signed off on it at least one time. So, yeah, he just wanted to be free with his child bride, essentially.
I don't know how they get around those messages.
Yeah, I know. That to me feels really, really damning for sure. Okay, so November 2024. So she had an abortion January 2024. By the end of the year, they break up. And we also get like a very clear admission of ongoing sexual assault. So the prosecutors say by November 2024, they had been in a relationship for nearly 2 years. So from the time she was like 12 years old, they broke up in November 2024, but also kept talking for months after, arguing over their relationship status and his relationship with other women or women in general, since she was a child. And yeah, so she says during these arguments following the breakup, I literally had sex with you for almost a year straight. So he's cooked.
Maybe there's other ways to interpret that. For example, sex is sexual, or no, like a sectional couch.
Did she mean 6? I had 6 with you.
We hung on the sectional couch.
Yeah, we hung out on the sexual couch for a whole year.
Sectional.
Sorry, sectional couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ticket. That'll work in court.
There's got to be some way around that.
Yeah.
We literally had sex for a year at the age of 13. It's like, well, we can work our way through this one.
Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll end up fine.
And there's pictures.
I think there are apparently a lot of pictures.
We can explain this, Your Honor.
Yeah, I don't.
It's not what it looks like.
The only thing they have is that Celeste said she was 16 when she was 11. But between then and her death, he admits several times that he knew she was underage.
That's such a big difference. 16 and 11. Come on, bro.
I know. As soon as you see her, you know she's not fucking 16. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, he says, you're treating this like it's the first breakup. This is the 8th time. So very volatile relationship with a child. Shocking, truly. And then he blames her. He blames her for them having sex. He blames her for them kissing. He blames her for them being in a relationship. He has no agency. He has no responsibility as an adult. It was all her fault.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
He's 19, she's 13.
What can he do? He can't control himself.
The defense is all falling into the defense's lap. They've got this.
He's like, Your Honor, I folded. Your Honor, I folded.
Your Honor, she was very persistent.
Your Honor, she said no takebacks. I had to. That's binding.
She said circle, circle, dot, dot.
we pinky promised.
Oh God!
Your Honor, we jinxed infinity. And I couldn't say no to having sex with her at that point, Your Honor.
Everyone knows it's pinch poke, owe you a Coke, and have sex with a 13-year-old. Yeah. Okay.
These are the rules of the playground, Your Honor. I'm sure you understand.
Just trying to keep up. Just trying to keep up. All right. So these are her final days. I made us a little timeline. Again, everything here is what the prosecution is alleging for the most part. But we do have some like grounding stuff. So this is December they were still fighting, but they were still in and out of a relationship. They didn't technically get back together. And then April, so 4 months later, last year, we have what are Celeste's final days, according to the prosecution. And you can see that there's a lot about to happen in David's life. There's a lot of good stuff coming, and he doesn't want anything to get in the way. So April 21st, his big fall and summer tour is announced. And there's slides for all of these, so don't worry, we'll get into that. And then the following day, a huge, like hours-long ongoing fight starts between David and Celeste. They're fighting all day. This is when she's threatening him to ruin him, to expose him.
You have examples of that? Because I'm curious.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just framing it so we can walk through. And then that night, or the following night, he invites her over by Uber. But she never, according to him, never shows up. And then he starts ordering a whole bunch of weird stuff on Amazon.
See, this man is slick.
You can imagine what.
Bleach.
And then,
Bro is so
gloves. Bone saw.
You're not far off.
Oil barrel.
You're sadly not far off.
And Googled, how do I disintegrate a human body in my kitchen?
Yep. And then April 25th, so a day and a half after Celeste disappears forever, his new album drops. Tour comes out, album drops. She dies in the middle.
Wow.
Did you have a question?
No, I'm just kind of surprised by that was a busy few days for him.
Yeah, really trying to tie up some loose ends before he heads out on tour.
Tight schedule.
Tight, yeah, really efficient guy. So, okay, this is April 21st. His world tour drops. He's going to North America. He's going to Europe, and it's all starting on August 5th. Right now it's mid-April. So he's got like 4 months before he goes on tour. He's got this huge announcement. Hundreds of thousands of people are excited. I mean, he is about to blow up. Like, he's already gained a huge following. And now this is like going to take him to the next level, essentially. I mean, his songs already had like millions of streams. The most popular was called Romantic Homicide.
Right.
By the time she died, it had like 1.6 million streams on Spotify. So that's the 21st. On the 22nd, which is the final fight, here are some of the text messages that Celeste sent leading up to it.
So that's her?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yes, this is her.
Okay.
She was very upset. What I've gleaned from the court records and people on Twitter who are putting 2 and 2 together, apparently she was growing very jealous of David's stylist, a woman that he was spending a lot of time with leading up to the tour. And so people believe that that's who this fight is about. I have no idea if that's true.
Do you want me to, are you going to, I'll read these, I guess.
Yeah, you can read them.
So she says, oh my fucking God, I swear to God, I will kill you.
Your Honor, she threatened me first.
It's self-defense.
It's self-defense.
right here.
Exactly.
It's right here in purple and white.
Exactly.
She was in my damn seat.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that was like, I feel like that was like at a basketball game or something, but unclear.
Concert, basketball game, something.
Concert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, maybe in her seat at one of his concerts.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said Blobfish Stick says David is awful. Ethan should fire him.
Yeah, right.
Different.
How did this
different
get past
David.
the background check?
Different David. I swear.
I don't see the. Okay, he says he's different, guys.
Yeah, guys.
I swear.
Calm down.
I promise.
Calm down, guys.
He seems to be a different guy. I think.
And then she says,
I think he promised Ethan. It's not me.
She said, I will strangle you to fucking death, bro. I mean.
Yeah.
But listen, she's a child, and when people fight, it's like pretty common language.
Yes,
it's not
absolutely.
actually serious. Yeah.
I have a feeling with all the text messages they found, there's a pattern of them, being like this with each other. So, and she's a child.
I will tell my dad so many fucking lies about you. Oof.
Now that is interesting to me because your dad already knows he's fucking a child. So like, what kind of lies would you make up about him?
It's already good.
Shouldn't he already be mad?
It's already a slam dunk.
Yeah.
I will end your career and your life. Oh my goodness. Okay. So she's really popping off. I will damage anything.
This is a 13-year-old girl.
And this is her last text. Girly pop, I'm almost there. Open your door if you're home. Ooh.
So
girly
this
pop.
This is the next day. So this is the next day. He has invited her over. He has called an Uber for her. And she takes the 2-hour Uber from her home to his house in Hollywood. She arrives at 10:10 p.m. and says, I'm almost there. Open your door if you're home.
That's not what she said.
Girly pop, I'm almost there. Open your door if you're home.
Come on.
Thank you.
Accuracy is important.
And then, okay. So then he says at 10:10.
Gate open, door unlocked. Bone saw sharpened.
Yeah, he's ready. He's waiting and lying in wait, which honestly is what the prosecution thinks happened.
Yeah,
because 20 minutes later,
Uber said you're here. Where you at? Flawless. Flawless defense.
20 minutes pass after he opens the door, and that's when he begins to worry.
Your Honor, she never showed up. Look.
Yeah. So he continued to text her for hours after her Uber arrived at his home, which we have evidence of. He ordered it on his phone.
Yep.
We see that the order arrived, or the Uber arrived.
Dude, Ubering your victim is a terrible way to do a murder.
He is very dumb.
Do not Uber your victim to your house. That's just a tip.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it.
To future murders in the audience.
Yeah. Keep it tight, guys. Prosecutors obviously say this was an attempt to cover up the murder, to make it look like somehow she never arrived at the house, got kidnapped, wandered off, who knows what. But they have confirmation of the ride ending via David's Uber account. And then as far as all of the where you at calls and texts, he was doing those from his house and then while he was driving to Santa Barbara County that night, like around 11 o'clock at night. And that is where they found Celeste's passport dumped on the side of the road.
Oh, well, how'd that get there? So what is he doing down in Santa Barbara? Or
they believe that he killed her basically as soon as she got there. And he went and dumped her ID in Santa Barbara that night.
I don't understand this guy's strategy. He goes up to Santa Barbara, which was like a 2.5-hour drive from LA, and then but leaves her body in his car.
Left it in his house.
Because didn't he get caught because he left the body in his trunk and it started like decomposing?
Yes. Yep. We'll get to that. So as of right now, the prosecution believes she was killed in this 20-minute period.
But why drive the passport to Santa Barbara? Just burn it. I don't understand.
He's very dumb. I mean, maybe there was something else up there. I have no idea. Maybe he was scattering stuff all along the way. Unclear, but that is frame.
Spin a narrative, probably.
That she was kidnapped. Yeah, potentially. So yeah, like I said, this is what they think happened. They think that they killed her. He killed her in response to her threats of like ruining his life. They believe he went and disposed of some evidence, including her passport that night, maybe even like the murder weapon. I don't think they have the murder weapon. So that might have also been something he threw out the window. We have the text messages. Where are you? And then the autopsy records show that Celeste died of stab wounds to her chest and abdomen. Prosecutors allege she was killed by Burke inside his home and also dismembered there. Yeah, they allege that she was, this is really terrible, mutilated with a chainsaw.
Oh my God.
Ordered on Amazon.
This motherfucker ordered a chainsaw on Amazon in preparation? Did the neighbors hear that? I feel like that's loud as hell.
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming we haven't heard all of the evidence because this is just like the prelim.
That's
so there's a
dumb.
bunch of stuff. Yeah. It's
just
real
what
stupid.
the hell? That's just.
I know. And she had a tattoo with his name on her ring finger, and that finger was removed.
Did they find the finger?
I am not sure. It was removed. I'm not sure if they ever found it. But the ring finger and her pinky were removed during the dismembering, apparently. So speaking of dismembering and chainsaws, the same day, so April 24th, that's the early morning in which he allegedly murdered her, he started ordering weird shit on Amazon under an alias. Things like 2 chainsaws, a body bag, an inflatable pool, and they found shreds of that pool on her in the trunk.
Dude, how is Amazon selling body bags? Like that should be a instant flag, right?
Yeah.
To like the
if you
FBI.
buy this stuff.
Body bag.
Yeah.
We've got somebody out in Hollywood who just bought a body bag. Look into that.
With a shovel and chainsaw, like
That's
this
the thing,
combo
like,
together should be like immediately like, hey, wait a minute.
And then what
are you doing with these?
What is that in the bottom right? A burn box?
That's a burn cage. Yes,
burn
that is
cage.
a burn cage. It was not used. It was still in the box. So I guess he figured it out otherwise, as we found out.
Well,
but he
no,
did
he
order
never
a burn
did.
cage. Yeah.
Also, how smart of him to order this under an alias but still have it shipped to his address.
So
stupid.
So fucking stupid. So dumb. My theory, but they didn't talk about this in court, is that the burn cage was like on back order and he didn't realize it.
Oh,
and so that wasn't going to ship.
I hate when the Amazon packages don't show up when they say they will.
Exactly.
So annoying.
You said
man.
7 a.m. to 11 a.m. next day.
If I get Prime, if I get Prime, I expect it to show up in the next 2 days. But sometimes they'll sell you something on Prime that's on back order, right? And
like
then
a burn cage.
like a fucking burn. Like, hello, important details, Amazon.
Yeah. So that's what I think happened. I think that he ordered that and it was like, fuck, it's not going to show up. And then he had to order like the chainsaws and the other stuff. But who knows? I mean, that full story is not clear just yet from the preliminary evidence. So yeah, that's the 24th. He starts ordering weird shit. The morning after she is allegedly murdered, then his album drops. And there's several singles that are already live at that point, and they're heavy on the themes of violence and toxic relationships. And then 6 days after her death, he posts this tweet.
Why'd you post that?
Is that because of what it smelled like in your house?
Why would he even feel compelled? It's almost like he wants to flaunt it. Like
I know.
He can't help but...
Yeah,
but kind of just emote it to the world, right?
I think there was obviously like a very sick romanticization of this kind of like violence, like partner violence, of like killing your partner so they can't be with anyone else, or like that's a lot of his songs were about like these deeply toxic shit.
It's true love, some might call that.
Exactly. So he's super fucked. So he posts this called Decay, and then something weird starts happening. His Tesla starts showing up parked all over the Hollywood Hills. Doesn't stay anywhere for too long, just a couple days at a time, so it doesn't get dinged. So, I mean, the first question is, who's moving it? Are there more than one person? Is there more than one person in on this? Allegedly, Celeste's body is already in the trunk. And it is just being moved and moved and moved around.
What's the strategy there?
I don't know. I
like,
really don't know.
If I taxi this rotting corpse around town, nobody's going to... I mean, isn't that maximizing the opportunity to get caught?
Yeah, or like if I park it away from my house, people will think it's not my house, my car, except...
That's not how that works.
And he never even reported it stolen, which would have been another smart thing to have done. So no one, it was always linked to him. The car was always linked to him.
You know what's the worst part about this guy? He's really dumb. That's the worst part.
That's literally the worst part. He has done nothing worse than being dumb, for sure.
It's just like, dude, come on.
Trash.
Nothing worse than a dumb person.
Yeah, absolutely not. We can deal with the child abuse. We draw the line at stupid, for sure. So yeah, and then just as David's tour is about to start in early August, the Tesla lands on Bluebird Avenue and it stays there for about a month until September 7th.
So he went on tour and left the car with the body in it. That's crazy.
Like, why? Why would you do that? You had the burn cage. Like, I don't understand any of this. And parking enforcement dinged it. They were like keeping an eye on it, and then finally they towed it. And
that's even crazier.
Yeah.
David was seen apologizing for a smell in his home 2 months after he allegedly murdered and dismembered Celeste Hernandez in that same house.
Yep.
Oh, wait, you're looking at my bills for me. You put this in the bag too?
So they're in his bathroom.
Oh, you don't mind. Can you put...
his nails growing back.
You, bro. I'm looking at your packing, bro. Go yourself. I don't even get paid, guys. I'm not even getting paid for this bullshit, bro. This, bro. All y'all dead ass.
Oh. Now, do we make up? Yeah.
Hey, sweetie. Oh, yes, I apologize in advance for the way my bathroom smelled. I took a shit.
I'm surprised. I apologize for the way my bathroom smells. I took a shit.
How does it still smell though? 2 months after. 2 hours ago, and it smells like a rotting corpse, bro. Listen, I know some people with some stinky ass gas, but.
I'm assuming this was where some of the dismemberment or something took place, and maybe there's stuff stuck in the drain. Like that's all I could.
Just run the drain. Just put some Drano in there or something. I don't understand what's going on with this guy.
Yeah, or it's above the garage where a lot of the blood splatter was found. Like there's unclear what exactly was going on, what was found in this bathroom or beneath the bathroom. But we will probably see more of that in the actual criminal trial.
Also, he goes, I shit 2 hours ago. Your bathroom still stinks. Like, body aside, that's just your bathroom stinks from 2 hours ago. You took a shit. That ain't right either. That's also cause for concern.
Yeah, you need to go to the hospital if that's the case.
Did you shit in the toilet or on the fucking ground? What'd you do with the turds?
Smeared on the walls. Smeared everywhere. Yeah, so that happened in July, and then August he goes on tour. September 7th, the Tesla is impounded. And then her body is discovered on September 8th.
Presumably because of the smell.
The smell, yes.
Smell, yeah.
Yeah, it was a day before they noticed it.
Yeah.
So I think he was probably moving it so the smell wouldn't draw attention. But like, I mean, first of all, you murdered someone, and then to have in the back of your head, like all day, all night, like the smell and moving it, and like that's a lot to have to keep in the air.
He was panicking and didn't know what to do, so he just kept moving it around.
Because he's fucking dumb.
But panic is something that happens like momentarily. But he had this body for months.
Yeah.
Like he went to bed, he woke up, he had friends over, he had meals, he took showers, he streamed, he played music, he probably had concerts, like
did interviews.
The panic is, the time for panic is gone.
This is just, I don't even know what this is. Nasty.
Stupidity.
Yeah, it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It is. I think it's just profound stupidity. Not somebody that should be committing crimes. And that's why there is so much evidence, and why the judge said, oh yeah, we're absolutely having a trial. So that was the big takeaway. The whole point of this preliminary hearing was to see if there was enough evidence.
I see.
For the criminal trial to go forward, and the judge said absolutely yes. And also, so he's going to be charged with all of the charges that were brought against him. The judge didn't eliminate any, and they also upheld all 3 special circumstances on top of the charges that were filed by the prosecutors.
Which are?
That he ambushed her, that he killed her to cover up a crime, the crime of, sexual assault of a teenager, and that he killed her for financial gain. So the judge felt that there was already enough evidence shown just in this preliminary hearing to move forward with those as like the motives. And because of those special circumstances, he could actually be facing the death penalty in California.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, when's the last time California executed somebody? Let me look that up.
I don't know. Yeah, look it up.
I didn't know we were doing that still over here, eh?
I thought that was outlawed in California. I did not know.
2006, Dan said, yeah. So
20 years.
It's very unlikely that he'll get executed in California, it seems like.
Yeah. The prosecution hasn't decided yet if they want to even go for that. But it is possible given the circumstances. So I thought that was pretty shocking.
Prisoner Clarence Ray Allen, age 76, executed by lethal injection at San Quentin State Prison for arranging 3 murders while already incarcerated.
Oh my God.
Carried out no executions since then. Newsom imposed an official moratorium in 2019. Although it remains officially legal, it sounds like the governor said no.
Probably.
He said no mo.
Yeah. So he probably, I don't even think there's a point of going after that, but we'll see. We also got go ahead, David.
I was just going to say, so the killing for financial gain, was that from her like threatening to end his career basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because she didn't have money herself. So yeah, that was because she was saying, I'll destroy you, and just to to keep his crime a secret in order to keep making, tons of money from the tour and the album and all of that. So yeah, he's going to trial for sure. And we also got a peek at what the defense arguments might be based on what they were cross-examining with and what they were trying to get struck from the record. So David's lawyer tried to ask a detective who was on the stand about prior incidents of domestic violence in which Celeste was the aggressor, allegedly. And so there might be a self-defense argument coming from David's camp.
Your Honor, this 13-year-old was very vicious with me.
Insane.
I had to murder her. Yeah, I mean,
I had to do it, Your Honor.
That's crazy. I mean, listen, I know everybody deserves a defense, right? Apparently, allegedly.
I know.
But like, how, as an attorney, do you sit in front of a court and just be like, he had to? This 13-year-old girl was a menacing.
I don't know.
And then what's the defense for everything else? He was scared to call the cops, so then he decided to put her in his trunk. Like,
yeah.
And he forgot she was there. He forgot she was there.
He was so traumatized by the attack.
Yeah, he blacked out from trauma and he forgot she was there
for 2 months.
Yeah.
They are really trying, it seems, which is insane, to paint Celeste as unstable, unhinged, a liar. They said that they introduced the text messages where allegedly Celeste said that she told David she was 16. And then
still illegal, by the way.
Exactly. But that they didn't actually have sex until she was 18, which 13, 11 to 13. 13 when they started having sex.
I feel like you got to sometimes as an attorney, I know they have a reputation for being unscrupulous, but sometimes I feel like you got to say no to a client.
I know.
That's a tough one to stand up there and defend.
If all you care about is money, I guess. I mean, because I'm sure he's paying out the ass for this.
Yeah. I was about to say, I hope he spends so much money on the best lawyer he could, all to still lose.
He's going to lose.
There's there's no way.
Those attorneys will do nothing for him. No. There ain't no glove. Ain't no glove don't fit nonsense happening here.
No. Like there's no way. Like, and I'm sure there's even evidence that the fight was resolved before she went to his house, right? Like there was no reason she was 2 hours away by Uber. He was not in any sort of like imminent danger.
Yeah.
So that whole thing is bullshit. Yeah, that's all bullshit. They also, they also raised a series of text messages in which Celeste suggested she might have bipolar disorder.
Ooh, she had it coming.
Crazy bitch. Had
this
to go.
Crazy
like,
bitch
what?
needed to be murdered.
This crazy 13-year-old.
That's
what are we
crazy.
doing?
If that's what my dad did for a living, it's feel like. So what'd your dad do for a living? He defends child murders.
I know.
Okay. Does it pay good?
I remember.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. I remember the guy that defended Casey Anthony, and I was just like, what a fucking dirtbag.
Right.
But they
he
make
won.
that paper. He won. Insanely, he won.
We got a super chat about Casey Anthony, by the way.
We are going to do a review of that on an upcoming True Twos, because she's also like on TikTok now, I guess, trying to rebrand.
Dope.
So
what
we'll
does it say, David? Read it.
Carter File said, Casey Anthony was my babysitter living next door at the time of the incident. I would love to share some insight. I DM'd you on Instagram.
Oh, thank you so much. I will definitely DM me again just in case it got buried. We will definitely talk about that. So they tried to bring up that she was potentially bipolar, that she was suicidal. And I love this. The prosecution rebutted that, saying the texts actually show the texts about Celeste's mental health just show the effect that David was having on her psyche. They said, we have a minor who was not only under the eyes of the law, at least sexually abused for many, many months, but she was groomed. She was being gaslit. The defendant was telling her over and over again that this is sex that she asked for, and he just went along with her. All of this is very obvious grooming. So yeah, he was literally driving her insane.
That's such an insane defense to make, because it's still statutory rape. Like, she's still 14, so it doesn't matter. What are you talking about?
I know.
Oh my God.
But let's discredit her on the way down, you know? We have another question that the defense asked the detective or the medical examiner was, you can't rule out that she was holding an instrument that caused either of those wounds. Like, she stabbed herself.
She stabbed herself to death several times in the chest and abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone do that?
What?
Is that a thing? Is that like?
I don't think so. But the ME was like, the doctor said he couldn't make that assertion, but noted that self-inflicted injuries typically are paired with hesitation marks on the skin. And the teenager did not have those.
Interesting.
So yeah, their case is cooked. It's not going to look good. I think he's going to be going away forever. And the trial starts within the next 90 days, which is pretty fast.
Is it going to be televised, whole thing?
That I'm not sure about. I know the hearing, all we got was drawings.
Do they I don't know if they televise criminal cases. They did televise OJ.
The criminal cases, yeah, but it might have changed by then. Filmed in California. I mean, I would think that his lawyers would want it not to be. They can be filmed in California, but only if the presiding judge gives explicit permission.
I feel like
we'll see.
I mean, he can't really fuck this up anymore. So
I know. I hope there's video coverage, and we will obviously check in on it and follow it closely. I've talked about this a number of times now, and I think it's just horrendous. For a long time, people were saying, like, you know, her parents shouldn't be blamed, and we shouldn't go too hard on them. And it's like, they knew that she was dating an older man, and I think that they deserve some kind of, I mean, I guess their daughter died, and maybe that's punishment enough. But I don't know. I feel like they're not innocent.
I don't know how you can spin it that they did anything. Like, I mean, basically just gave her up to a
predator.
Yeah, to a predator. I mean, is there any evidence that he like paid them or did anything for them or anything like that?
That was not presented, but people are wondering that because at one point on a stream, he allegedly sent Celeste like $9,000, like just wired it to her, and she wouldn't be able to have her own like Apple Pay account. And so people are wondering, she's receiving money, is her family receiving money? Because he paid a kid to give her a burner. Was he also paying her family, giving them gifts? Like, were they kind of blinded by the fame and the luxury? Who knows? So that's the updates on David. Pretty short and sweet this week.
These kind of crimes are really only possible with really careless, apathetic parents. I mean, look at all the victims of Michael Jackson. It's all the same, right? You have parents. They just drop their kids off. Have a good time, sweetie. Like,
yes.
Sane parents don't do that.
Right. They're careless. They want fame for their child, right? Or that sort of that proximity to fame, and they're just sort of blinded by that. It's also, I think, impossible to do crimes like this without like a system of people in place. And so I'm wondering who else knew about this. Like, he traveled with her overseas.
Yeah.
He has managers and agents and friends and producers. Like, she must have been everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we showed clips the first time of like him on lives and videos, and you can hear in the background like someone saying like, "Oh, are you still dating that minor?" Like,
oh, God.
Right. People
knew.
People knew.
They always know. You still dating that minor? Nah, she's dead. Okay.
Nah,
cool.
she's in my basement. So So yeah, that's the latest.
Well, he's
from
cooked.
David's
I mean,
trial.
hey, this dude is mega cooked. So
Super duper cooked.
yeah, I'm
but
curious to see. It's going to be an interesting case to follow because there has to be like related charges to other people around. You know, way too many people knew about this and are culpable in this.
Yeah, I'm sure that deals are being made, and there will be some people turning on him on the stand. Like I can't see how that wouldn't be true. You know.
Genitalia says, please do True Twos on the Apple River stabbing.
Apple River stabbing. I don't even know.
I
what
watched
that
the
is.
entire trial, and I'm still on the fence about the conviction. Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Oh, the judge already ruled that it will not be televised. Well, that's obviously for the best. Not for me, not for you.
Not for us, not for the people that want to actually watch it. But damn, they already ruled.
I can't imagine there's any good reason to broadcast that.
No. It's not like he's going to take the stand anyway. So we'll follow along. I'll try to make it interesting.
I think he should take the stand because he's already so cooked that who knows, maybe he comes off sympathetic or, well, if it was televised, maybe it could sway public opinion if he comes off empathetic or, you know. I just don't think it could be any worse for him currently.
Yeah. I guess you're right. I mean, if you're up for the death penalty potentially in a state like California and, you know, we're repeatedly essaying a child, I mean, that's going to be hard to beat, especially with all the electronic evidence they have. So
there it is. This case continues to intrigue and still happening. So you said the trial's going to be in the next 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is sooner than I thought. But I guess since the preliminary is already rolling, it's time.
Yeah.
So probably this fall, I would guess. It'll happen.
Okay, well, we'll keep our eye out for that.
Oh, someone commented that said David's mom knew too, apparently.
She had to.
Oh, yes. Yeah. She, they did multiple things together. Let me see. I wrote that down here. Yeah. At times in 2024, when Celeste was living with her aunt in LA, David would come home. Oh, that was like, so her aunt knew, her parents knew. Celeste and David went to church with Celeste's family members. I don't say anything here about his mom, but I do remember seeing that his mom knew too. Yeah, both sides of the family knew what was going on.
Yeah, how could they not?
She's a literal child.
If I was like 19 and brought a 13-year-old home, there would be some questions for me.
Right? It's
like,
insane.
son, what are you doing with a child?
For real.
Don't worry.
11. It started when she was 11
11,
years old.
bro. 11. That's like the neighbor's kid who like is annoying that maybe just shows up to get like some Capri Suns or something and dip.
Hell yeah. Ecto Cooler as well.
That's what I was trying to say.
Uncle Alert.
Love that shit.
Oh wait, Slatanic actually has a really good suggestion. Call PMP and see what his defense would be.
Ooh, interesting.
He would get her. Yeah, that's the one man that could get him off.
That is a good idea. We should see what he would say.
Let's go.
They also suggest to look into Ellen Greenberg, stabbed many times and ruled a suicide. Let's definitely get PMP on the line, yeah, for the next one.
Yeah, totally. That's a great idea. Thank you. Was it Slatanic? Thank you for that. All right. Do we have other soupies to read, David?
We do.
Let's get it going.
What up? Thank you for all the soupies. Shout out in the beginning. Throst sent 5 podcast gift memberships. Thank you.
No,
Thank you,
I don't know you. I've never talked to you. I have no association with Throst.
Shout out, Throst.
Well, they're here. They're donating. H3 Pride Minute said, I'm holding my breath until the show starts, starting now.
Oh,
no longer
rest in peace. Yeah, I mean, rest in peace.
Yeah, rip.
We'll miss
Sorry
you.
about that.
Sorry
about that. Sorry about that.
Joshua Walsh said, why are there parallels between David and Elvis?
Did Elvis kill somebody?
No, but he notoriously dated very, very young people.
Yeah, well, his wife, or I mean, that's common.
She was like
knowledge.
14 or whatever.
Yeah.
That's very common. That was common back in the day with all kinds of celebrities.
Come here, baby.
Specifically, musicians.
Come sit in my lap. Let's watch some Ren and Stimpy.
Mm-hmm.
Ren and Stimpy, no. Come, let's watch Mr. Rogers with me, baby.
Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day, yeah.
Ren and Stimpy didn't happen yet.
Big Yikes 430 said we need a factory reset on men.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
You can say it.
We need a factory reset on men.
Kill them all. Kill all men.
People get so
Lobotomize
mad at
them
me
all.
when I criticize men. So
I love when you do it. It's so funny to me.
Thanks, Ethan.
Because it's just so dependable.
Thank you. I know.
And it's so valid.
Yeah, and I mean, you're never wrong. It's not like you're wrong.
I know. It's not like I'm saying it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, give David a break.
Yeah, come on, guys. He's misunderstood.
Where would we be without men? Do you know how much a poor boy like David went through it as an adolescent? Of course he would date a minor and kill her. You have no idea of the things he's gone through.
I wonder if they'll build a case like that. Like he was a victim of something. I mean, bet that'll be part of it.
I feel like no option is off the table right now for them.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
1 second here, guys.
Okay.
Ethan Klein speaking.
Oh, taking a call.
We're taking a call?
We can't hear them, Ethan, if you were wondering.
No, they can't hear you. But shout out sunny San Diego.
Woo!
That didn't work because they can't hear you.
That was really great, especially for audio listeners.
So could anybody hear?
No, none of us heard that.
I'm glad I kept it short.
Shout out Actera, who said, David, at around 28 minutes into the stream, Kate mispronounces prosecutors and gives a nice clean cooters sound bite. Do with this information what you will.
Cooters.
Cooters.
Prosecutors.
Oh, I got my prosecutors.
God.
Texas Poon Tappa.
What?
Said,
I love
honestly, a little RFK Jr. coded with how he handled the body. I mean,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Also very profoundly stupid. So that makes sense. Oh, God.
I resent that comment, Kate. I can't do what Zach does.
I know. I was like, damn, I was waiting for Zach.
Yeah. We talked about Carter Files saying Casey Anthony was their babysitter. Fit Not Funny donated right now and said, I can't judge the parents. My mom let me date a 25-year-old at 15.
Well, you should still.
Yeah, because she wanted me to learn the hard way. He never tried anything, luckily. She warned me about the things men want from me.
The hell? Listen, lady.
Maybe not the best way to teach that lesson.
Yeah, I think we can hold him. Listen, I don't know much about your mama. But that's some questionable parenting right there.
What if they're both wrong? What if your mom is also wrong?
Yeah.
Because that's crazy. That's a little bit crazy. But yeah. I hope you're okay.
Yeah.
I think you're finding out in chat, it seems that maybe that wasn't great that your mom allowed that. So you might have some stuff to process.
Therapy.
Yeah, get to it. Yeah. Judge those parents.
Yeah.
Let me talk to your mom.
Call in.
Yeah, call in. Get on the horn.
Finally, Wow It's Kaylin donated and said, I just got here. David did what? So David the singer allegedly murdered a minor.
I've seen you
David
sing.
I did nothing.
Aren't you a Renaissance man? Don't you sing? You dance?
I don't. No, I don't.
Don't you do the whole triple threat?
No, God, no. Go.
Do magic,
jazz,
tap, jazz. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Come on, David.
Murder.
I plead the fifth.
Murder as part of that. Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a nice, tight little fuckable episode. Ethan has stuff to do. He's very excited.
I'm very urgently need to get home. And not that I was rushing this episode by any means.
No, of course
we
not.
enjoyed the full update, but EverQuest Legends did come out at 12 o'clock. The server's open. And as you know, this is so important to me. And what's tomorrow?
Wednesday.
Yeah, we're not doing a show tomorrow.
All right, cool.
No, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Stop it. But I am going to go home and play EverQuest Legends, so thank you.
Are you still going with Slow as the name?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
It's
well,
4
enjoy
letters.
it.
Yeah, it's 4 letters. But me and Dan, we're going to be on the same server, and we're going to make a guild probably.
Sick. That's awesome.
Fucking so sick, bro. You
So
guys are
sick.
What, Dan?
Well,
Yeah, we're going to be on Freeport. Yeah. Hit us
There
up
we
on
go.
Freeport. You'll see me Slow. Ogre named Slow.
OW, guys.
All right, well, thanks
All
for
right,
the
have
thanks for the update, Kate. Always a pleasure. Thank you, David. Buenvenido, Davido.
The good one.
David, the good David.
Well, not the non-murder one.
Right.
Good, I think, is debatable.
I haven't earned good yet.
Yeah.
Well, go have fun, Ethan, and
Thank
yeah,
you
we'll
so
see you
much.
for two shows tomorrow, right?
Absolutely, Kate. Appreciate it. And
All
I love the update. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. That's been another True Twos, hosted by Kate. And this week, Harley usually is here, but he's at Shambhala.
Should be back tomorrow.
Should be back tomorrow. So, until then, guys, have a beautiful, blessed evening. And we'll see you tomorrow for an action-packed day of H3 Podcast and After Dark. See you then, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.